In this lesson, we will be looking at how different composite functions work together, um, how functions interact with each other basically, and how you can put one function into the other and one number into the other and all that kind of good stuff. So this little symbol that is right in here is known as a composite symbol. And it also, by the way this is written can also be written like this. It means the same thing. These two things right here are interchangeable. They mean the same thing. And basically what that is this. What it means is you're going to take G's function, and G's function, of course, is right here. You're going to take G's function and you're going to put it into F. So you kind of work inside out wherever you see an X. So I'm going to take 2x minus 1, which is G's function, and I'm going to put it into F's function wherever I see an X. Okay? So what that means is that I am going to put in 3 times 2x minus 1 squared minus the whole quantity 2x minus 1. Put that in parentheses. Don't just subtract 2x and then minus 1. Subtract the whole quantity and then plus 4. Okay? Very common mistakes here. First of all, when people square 2x minus 1, they want to square the 2x and square the 1 and make it be 4x squared plus 1. That's not what you do. Remember that when you square 2x minus 1, you need to take 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1. And then, of course, you need to remember that you're subtracting this whole quantity, so you need to distribute the negative through. So then you will have negative 2x plus 1 and then plus 4. I'm going to multiply these out here, and when you do that, your firsts will give you 4x squared, your outsides will give you negative 2x, your insides will give you negative 2x. So negative 2x plus negative 2x is negative 4x, and then negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Okay. And then what you can do, oops, and I forgot to close my parentheses right there. So I foiled that out. Now I'm going to distribute this 3 through the piece that has been foiled. So when I distribute the 3 through, I will have 12x squared minus 12x plus 3. And again, that 3 is only being distributed through the 2x minus 1 squared piece of it. And then, of course, I have my negative 2x plus, and then 1 plus 4 is 5. I'm going to combine those two together right away. And then I will look at combining my like terms. So I have 1x squared term right here. And then I have negative 12x here and negative 2x here. So that makes negative 14x. And then, of course, I have my 3 plus my 5 to make 8. And that's as simplified as I can get it. All of my like terms are combined, and I can't do anything else right here. So this is my answer to this problem. All right, notice that this one is written like this. It also could be written like this with a composite symbol in there, similar to how the last one was. So it might be written like this. Those two things are interchangeable right here, just so you know. This is asking us to do the opposite. So this is asking us, again, when you work inside out, okay, always work inside out. So this is asking us right here to take F's equation. So I'm working from the inside and plugging it into the outside, which is G's equation. And wherever I see an X, that's where I'm going to plug it in. Okay, so when I plug that in, then I will have 2 times 3x squared minus x plus 4, and then minus 1. Okay, so this x right here got replaced with F's equation because I am plugging F into G. All right, I am going to distribute the 2 through. When I distribute the 2 through, I will have 6x squared minus 2x plus 8. Combine my like terms, and the only thing I can combine are these two right here. So I will have plus 7, and that is all I can do. It is as simplified as it can get there. All right, a few more of these here. Now it's actually giving me a number to plug in. So this is saying do this when x is negative 2. Okay? So again, you're going to work inside out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take -2 and I'm going to put it into G's equation. Then I'm going to get an answer and I'm going to put it into F's equation because I'm going to work inside out. So the first thing that I want to do again is I want to find G of 2 because G is on the inside. So G of 2, or -2, sorry. G of -2, X is -2 in this case. So G of -2 would be 2 times -2 minus 1, which of course is -4 minus 1, and I get -5. That's what G of 2 is. Then I'm going to take that answer and I'm going to put it into F's equation because I'm working inside out. So then I'm going to find F of -5, which of course will be 3, and now I'm plugging in -5 for X into F's equation. Okay, so now I'm working with F's equation right here, and I'm plugging in -5 into that equation. So 3 times -5 squared minus -5 plus 4. Remember here that you want to not multiply 3 times -5 and then square it. You want to square the -5 first and then multiply by 3 because that's your order of operations. So you will have 3 times 25 plus 5 plus 4, which of course is 75 plus 9, which gives you 84. And that's as far as I can go there. Okay, and then kind of similarly here, this is written a little bit differently, but it means the same thing. So here you're going to take -2, you're going to plug it in into F's equation wherever you see an X. So basically I'm taking -2 and I'm plugging it in here. Okay, oops, not where the 4 is, but so here we go. F of -2 would be 3 times -2 squared minus -2 plus 4. Or 3 times 4, remember to square your -2 first, and then boom, boom it, and then plus 2 plus 4, which of course is 12 plus 6, which makes 18. So that's what I get when I plug -2 into F. Then you're going to take that answer and you're going to plug it into G's function. So now you're going to find G of 18. So now again, I'm going to take 18 and I'm going to plug it in right there. Okay, I'm plugging it into G's equation. So I will have 2 times 18 minus 1. 2 times 18 is 36, minus 1 is 35. And that will be a grand final answer here. And then lastly, we've got a few of them to do here, but we can do this. And by the way, this is the same as F of H of G of 3. I can interchange that however I want. But basically, when you work inside out, it means you're going to take 3, you're going to plug it into G's equation first. Okay? So G of 3 would be 2 times 3 minus 1, which is 5. Okay, then I'm going to plug that answer into H's equation. So now I need to find H of 5. And plugging it into H's equation, so I have 4 times 5, which is 20. And then I'm going to take that 20 and I'm going to plug it into F's equation. So I want to plug it in for F wherever I see an X. So I will go F of 20, which ends up being 3 times 20 squared minus 20 plus 4. 20 squared is 400. And then, of course, you have -20 plus 4 is plus 16. So you have 12, sorry, not plus 16, minus 16. So you have 1,200 minus 16, which gives you 1,184. Okay, and that will do it for this time.